So today, we're going to be using one of you guys' deck's Majestic Challenge to see how well can I do. The deck they're going to be using is the Champion, Clausy, Gargoyle, and the Monkey King. Can the Clausy's Elves get buffed by the Monkey King's Fire? That's something that I would like to know. Plus, this deck looks pretty fun. Let's see what we can do using this deck. My name is Tumaka. Please enjoy today's video. Alright, shout out to the person down here for recommending me to try out this deck. We're facing an enchantment slash heal deck. Okay. I'm not sure what to do here. We could get the buff here and then hit the Enchantress and the Shaman here. 73 damage is actually not that bad. Plus, we are going to use the ability right there. No Clausy place, but honestly, using the Fire Clouds was definitely more than enough right there. He does heal up the Enchantress and buff up the Paladin and the Shaman right there. We do play around with the Champion right now, which we don't have the greatest angle right here. We are going to hit the Monkey King towards the Paladin here. And some good damage right there to the Shaman. And we are going to use some Clausy's Elves right there, which sadly doesn't happen because the Champion's ability and the Clausy's ability, they work together at the exact same time. And since this Champion's ability was active, sadly, that elf did not make a single play. Oops, sorry about the notification. Let me get rid of that. Clausy's ability, or Clausy does go next right now, which, I mean, we cannot do much. We could get the buff here, hit the Shaman. Okay, so the Shaman, wow, the Shaman survived with 5 health. This guy is very lucky. I do not want him to enchant the rest of my heroes with the Shaman's ability, obviously. So that's why I'm trying to focus on him. Let's see though. Okay, we'll definitely take him out here while actually using the Clausy's Elves at least. So we'll do that. Do that right there. All those elves go crazy. Nothing happens because we were kind of blocked, but at least we did take out the Shaman right there. I don't want him to enchant the priest, but he is probably going to do that. Unless he's going to heal up the Enchantress once again and then hit the Gargoyle. He does actually take out the Gargoyle right there. Unfortunate. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky with the these Fire Clouds right here. Onto the Paladin. We can do that. With a double hit, maybe? There you go. Wow, 112 damage, plus we are going to use the ability right there. Lots of damage to the Enchantress and the Priest because of the steam down there. Pretty good play, I would say. Paladin, definitely going to heal up the Enchantress here. He's going to hit the Monkey King. Not sure if he can hit the Clausy. Misses the Clausy, but he actually did take out the Monkey King, so no more buffs, unfortunately. We're going to have to rely on straight damage here now. Can we hit both these guys? Hit the Priest towards the steam. It actually did decent damage to the Priest and the Paladin right there. This is becoming obviously pretty dangerous. We are facing heroes that are doing a lot of damage, which is very bad. But look at this though. We can actually now use the abilities, or not the abilities, just steal damage right there. Sadly, the Paladin survives though. I was trying to take out the Paladin right there, but we did take out the Priest. I'm not sure if we can win here, especially if he takes out the Clausy right now. We are going to try it, but let's see. He is going for the Champion and the Clausy here. Clausy dies. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so the Paladin will die no matter what, which is good. So let's see if we can try to double hit the Enchantress right here. Bada boom, plus the steam. And then the damage right there. So we need a double hit. He needs a triple hit on me, but maybe if he double hits me towards the steam, he is going to win, I think. Especially with the Champion getting the huge health buff, I think he can actually win if he double hits me with the steam damage. Let's see. Hopefully he misses the double hit. He does get it. We could have won easily. We could have won if he would have missed that steam. Unfortunate loss right there. We got very, very unlucky right there, ladies and gentlemen. But it's all good. Let's continue on. Alright, second match here. Unfortunate loss. Let's see if we can win regardless against an enchantment deck. Sounds good. Looks good. He is going to nerf me with the attack nerf immediately. Probably going to hit the Gargoyle and the Clausy, or Gargoyle and the Monkey King. He wants to enchant. He got the Champion and the... Okay, he got all 4 heroes. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me, bruh? Alright, so we are going to get the attack buff here. Maybe you can push the Shaman towards the Clausy and we'll get some elves in play. Yep, there it is. Man, if it wasn't for the attack nerf, we would have taken out the shaman at the very first turn. He got very lucky. He's going to poison me this time. Honestly, rather have the poison than being attack nerfed, considering the fact that we are pretty tanky, I would say. Let's just deal damage to the zombie right there. We just took out his shaman. That's actually perfect. We just took out his shaman. Now he might just give me a speed nerf, which, of course, that's also fine with me. It's just a slime does decent damage and he has a tank. And hits the champion, okay. Enchants the Monkey King. I mean, we could just hit the slime here with double hits. I mean, and we are going to get some elves. It seems like I think the Clausy was the one that got the buff there. I think we did not buff up the elves. Something I would like to try, but it's just going to be a little bit tough. Hits the Monkey King, re-enchants plus the champion right there. This is becoming a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. I mean, just damage these two. I don't think we are going to hit the slime, but we're going to try anyways. No. We sadly failed. Look at those elves going crazy. We just took out the zombie down there. That's perfect. Slime does go next. I mean, everyone is enchanted, but we should be fine here. A double hit. I think a double hit is actually enough to take out the champion up there because we are enchanted to take more damage in the first hit. He thankfully does not do much right there. Take out the sorcerers here. So now it's just a 4v1 here. And the slime thankfully has less health than my my Clausy at least. And even the gargoyle, but he is going to hit the gargoyle right there. Hits the Clausy as well, okay. We got very lucky with the fire claw right there. That's actually fantastic. We actually got the double hit right there for 198 damage. He just needs one hit to die. And if he actually takes out the gargoyle, then we are going to win by the champion's ability alone, which is good. Okay. We just need a direct hit right there. I thought we were going to miss because I slipped my finger, but we did in fact get the hit right there for the win. So that's going to be 1 win, 1 loss. Doing okay so far, not the greatest, but let's see if we can still go far here. Let's continue on. Alright, so we got 1 win, 1 loss here. Another enchantment deck. Sounds good, looks good. Fire Cloud, we can definitely use it to hit the sorceress if we do this correctly by hitting the zombie like this. There we go, with a double hit as well. Plus, we are going to use the ability, a little bit of extra damage to the enchanters, plus the sorceress and the zombie right there. Pretty good play. We did not hit the zombie other than the abilities, so that's fine. He is going to poison. That's fine. Enchants the gargoyle. We can actually just go for the enchanters here by pushing it towards the Clausy. Look at those elves. Let's go. Elves. Not too bad. Not too bad, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Sorceress. He might buff up this sorceress here to get some more damage off. Maybe even push the Monkey King towards the Frostfox just to get the heal off. Yep, he does heal up. All right. Okay. So let's see here. We could... Should we go for the Frostfox? We should be able to hit the Frostfox and then take out the sorceress. We should. And the gargoyle is far away. We could have taken out the sorceress right there. That's unfortunate. He is going to buff up the rest of his heroes right now. Oh boy. Alright, so, I mean, the enchantress did her job. So let's see if we can take out his Frostfox at least. There we go. There we go. Nice little triple kill. Let's go. Nice little triple kill. The zombie is buffed, but we should be fine in a 4v1 situation here against the zombie. That's going to be a good first damage right there. He only hits the Monkey King, which I'm very grateful for because I don't want the zombie just hitting my heroes immediately. I'm not sure if we can double hit. No, we cannot double hit. Not good that we cannot double hit. We'll just hit with a straight shot. There really isn't much I can do there. So we just hit a straight shot, and that's going to be like 91 damage? No. Yes, actually, 91 damage. Alright, so now he nerfs my heroes. That's fine. We'll just hit the Clausy towards the zombie. And those elves should just take him out right there. Oh my goodness, he survives with 1 health. That's funny. Alright, so he basically has 1 more chance right now. I don't expect him to win here at all. Even with the attack buff from the zombie, we should be able to just win here pretty easily. So, all we need now is just 1 hit. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go. We just got the second win right there. So 2 wins, 1 loss. Not too shabby. We are doing this during the clan quest. So everyone will be using decks that, contributes to their clan quest, which is good for me. So, second win right there. Let's continue on. All right. So, 2 wins, 1 loss here facing this combo. Let's see if we can win against this combo. And he starts out with the slime, which is a perfect start for him. He is going to slow down my champion and maybe the gargoyle with that angle. Yes, unfortunately. Thankfully, does not burn the Clausy. We are going to just burn the slime here. Maybe we can get the attack buff and hit the armadillo. There we go. Good damage with a double hit on the armadillo. Let's go, dude. Alright, that was some very good damage. He is probably going to hit my gargoyle since he is nerfed with a speed nerf. So that's going to be a little bit of bomb damage, but that's fine with me. Let's actually do this. Just hit the Clausy and then... No, we'll hit the slime first and then hit the Clausy just to get those elves in play. So that way... Well, the elves did nothing. They focused on an already dead slime, basically. That's fine. Slime. Sentinel is going to quadruple hit my gargoyle. Yep, that's unfortunate. That's fine though. We are going to get the buff for the Monkey King here. Hit the Sentinel, push the gargoyle towards the armadillo plus the champion. And the gargoyle, 96 times 3. Bro. 96 times 3. If I'm doing the math correctly, that was like 288 damage. Wait, is it? I'm trying to do the math. I think that is correct. 288 damage. That is absurd, dude. Plus the heals as well. Let's go. We are going to buff up the Clausy, take out his champion, so that way only the Sentinel is left alive. He cannot use the champion's ability anymore. That was an incredible play, dude. Sentinel is the only one left alive. He could just multi-hit those heroes up there. He didn't even multi-hit, just hit all heroes once. We're going to get the attack buff for the gargoyle, get the double hit right there for the win. Let's go, dude. What an amazing match right there. I thought we were just going to lose because Slime Armadillo is the meta going everywhere. It's literally everywhere. Champion, in challenges, plus the ladder. But we still managed to beat it with this deck. So very happy about that. Let's continue on. All right. We're doing pretty good. Can't complain about that. Another enchantment deck. Now... Alright, he starts off with the Sorceress. He is probably going to buff up the Sorceress and hit my Gargoyle. Yep, there it is. Hits the Clausy as well. Plus, he is going to nerf my Clausy. We are going... Depending where the Fire Clouds are, that's not going to help me out too much. Let's see if we can hit the Clausy towards the Sorceress, get those buffs, and now those elves. We just took out the Sorceress in one shot. Let's go, dude. Alright. One turn, I should say. Banshee, he is going to buff up the Banshee. Hits the Gargoyle. Okay. That's fine. I mean, just take out the Enchantress right there. We are going to buff up the heal up the Gargoyle just a little bit. He is probably going to enchant those heroes up there, especially the Gargoyle, since the Gargoyle won't be able to heal up anymore because of the Mummy's ability. Regardless, we should still be okay in winning here. Still, we'll see though. Buffs. I mean, should we go after the? I mean, I think the Banshee is actually much more dangerous here than the Mummy. So we're just going to do that. Good damn! We just took out the. Oh my goodness, the Banshee almost died. 3 health left, bro. He surrenders. Let's go. Another enchantment deck taken down. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing amazingly well right there with 4 wins, 1 loss. Let's continue on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 4 wins, 1 loss here. Okay, this deck is scary. It's something that I would use, definitely. But if we can take out the vampire pretty quickly, it should be fine here. He missed enchanting my heroes. I got very lucky that he missed right there. We are going to hit the shaman here. Gargoyle, and then... some more damage right there to the shaman. The shaman sadly survives, but he did take quite a bit of damage. He is probably going to buff up the vampire and go for damage on the Monkey King. And chance... Oh, okay, good damage right there, but that's fine. go hit the vampire here. There we go. We just took out his vampire. The shaman barely survives because of those elves. His main threat is dead. Let's go, dude. His main threat is dead. And he still hasn't buffed up any one of his heroes just yet. He is nerfing my heroes. Good damage right there, not gonna lie. We are going to take out his shaman so that way he doesn't buff up or nerf my gargoyle. And just... Okay. We actually took out the enchantress by luck. I was focusing on hitting the paladin. We actually took out the enchantress instead. Paladin is not buffed. He cannot heal up anymore. That was a better play than hitting the paladin. That was very good. All right, let's see here. Not sure. I mean, we'll just do that. There really isn't much I can do here. Elves? 30. Sadly, we still haven't even seen if the elves can actually get buffed from the fire clouds. Maybe not, but it's something I would like to see. And or maybe we actually attempted that and haven't even noticed. Let's see here what we can do. Oh, perfect. We can actually get this fire clouds here and just hit him once, twice for a lucky shot. Sadly, no, but that's fine. Some good damage up there. 86 health left. We should be able to win here easily. He is going to take out the Monkey King, but that's fine. Burning the champion was pretty good, but we should win here easily. We might need an extra turn though, unfortunately. Can we get an extra turn, please? We don't even need it. We actually won right there. Let's go, dude. That is 5 wins. We are just doing incredibly well, ladies and gentlemen. We can go very far with this. Let's continue on. All right, 5 wins, 1 loss here. Okay. Looks tough, but we can manage to make this work. We can get the buff here to hit the Monkey King plus the Griffin here, so let's just do that. Cannonmaster gets hit twice with an extra Fire Cloud right there, so we did 222 damage to the Cannonmaster over there. He is going to get the Fire Cloud and then hit the Clawsy twice. It's... Oh, ouch. That's painful, dude. Alright, so we can actually just hit the Cannonmaster and the Monkey King here. We might actually take out the Cannonmaster, but we'll see. Oh, look at those elves. Go crazy. Boom. Ah, the Cannonmaster survived. You are lucky, bro. You are very lucky. Alright, Cannonmaster. He is going to try to get those Fire Claws so that way he can hit my Clawsy. Let's see. How much damage will he do with those? Absolutely nothing. He completely whiffed the attack. Just take out his vampire. We don't want the vampire alive. He surrenders. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. One of the easiest victories right there. Let's freaking go. Oh my goodness gracious, what is going on? We are just going ham. Going far right there. 6 wins, halfway there through the challenge. Let's continue on. All right, guys. 6 wins here. Let's see here. We're facing a heal deck. Should be fun, I guess. We start off with the champion. We cannot use the Fire Cloud, sadly, to my advantage. Hit the Dancing Dragon and the Vampire, I guess. Also hitting the Paladin. We are going to use the champion's ability and did some more damage right there. Not terrible, considering the fact that the Vampire took over half of his max health. He did heal up everyone a couple of times here. We could just go straight shot onto the Paladin here. This should also push it towards the Gargoyle, hit his priest as well. That's going to be a good amount of damage. If only the Gargoyle was near enough to the Vampire, that would have been great. He is going to heal up everyone once again. And yeah, I would like to take out this Vampire before he is actually able to use him, but we'll see. Decent damage. Okay. Paladin, he is blocked. He cannot heal up the Vampire other than using the Dancing Dragon's ability. Okay, we can double hit the Vampire right now unless the Snowball is blocking me. He will survive regardless. Let's do that. Oh, never mind. We just took him out. That's perfect. Let's go! We just took out the Vampire, which is his main threat. Everyone else is only doing like 50 damage, which is absolutely nothing. I mean, he could get the attack buff from the Dancing Dragon, which I may have to go after him. But we'll see what he does here. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Fire Clouds cannot do much here. Yeah, they're really... I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to go for a direct hit right here. We might be able to get some Elves in play as well. There we go. We did get some elves in play. Okay. Okay. Okay, bro. Very good. We just took out this dancing dragon. So no more attack buffs. He can just constantly heal, but no more attack buffs. He is just going to heal up the priest, deal a little bit of damage to the Clausy. That's fine with me. I mean, just hit both the paladin, push the priest towards the gargoyle, just so that way he can use his ability. And he does surrender, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Another good game right there. We're just destroying. Other than losing the very first match, we are just destroying this run. Let's continue on. All right, so we got 7 wins, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can win here. We saw it with my own heroes, which is, I mean, okay, especially with these fire claws in play. We can definitely do some good stuff here. Let's hit the Avenger, not the champion. 104 damage. We also hit the champion, so we got very lucky hitting the champion as well. I just wanted to hit the Avenger first, because then if I would have hit the champion, I would have definitely missed the Avenger. He is going to deal good damage onto my slime, the Clausy, but that's okay. We are going to just keep hitting his Avenger. Sadly, we weren't able to do nothing else, not even a Clausy. But I really want to take out this Avenger before he gets his own buff. So something to think about. That's why I'm focusing more on him than anyone else. Avenger, he is going to use the Gargoyle's ability, which he will be using, but it's nothing too crazy, I would say. Can we push the Avenger towards the Clausy? That would be pretty good, I would say. Let's do that. And elves. Gargoyle's ability. I mean, a little bit. Alright, Avenger with only 37 health. Champion's ability alone is not enough, so we do need a direct hit or burn him. He is going for the Gargoyle's ability, of course, but that's nothing too crazy. Plus, we can actually use the Clausy's ability right here. Can we get the buff? We should be able to get the buff right here. Elves go crazy. The Avenger survives. You, sir, are very lucky that the elves did not focus on you. You, sir, are very lucky. Alright, champion. His ability will be active here as well. That should not do too much because all my heroes are going to go down. Yep, there it is. And sadly, we cannot do much here. I would like, again, to take out his... Well, actually, we can get a double hit here. And if we can actually hit the Dragon Sand, that would be perfect. Because that will take out his Avenger. Yes, we do. Perfect. Perfect play while dealing damage to the champion right there. Alright, his slime, of course, is pretty tanky. But everyone else is pretty low health. He is going to nerf my slime and the champion speed while burning everyone. Pretty well played. We are going to get the... we are going to get the buff, hit the Dragon's Hand, plus the elf right there. Sadly, we weren't able to do much else. We actually fell to the Dragon's Hand. Alright, so it's a 4v2 situation here. We are still pretty healthy with the Monkey King and the champion, but everyone else is pretty low health. He is going to try to use the slime damage to hit my Monkey King. That should not work out. No, never mind. He's actually going for the Gargoyle's ability. Thankfully, only one hit and one hit only. We are going to hit the slime here. Plus, this should actually hit the Gargoyle for death. Nice buff onto the slime right there. Plus, getting the burn off as well. 155 health left in a 4v1 situation here. We do have a huge advantage of winning. Let's see if he decides to stay. He does decide to stay. The champion barely survives right there. So, let's see where the fire clouds are going to end up. Sadly, not to my advantage, but we are going to hit it straight on right there. Ability is going to go off, plus the Dragon's Hand is going to burn, plus the Gargoyle's ability does get the hit off right there for an overkill. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. Another fantastic win, 8 wins. Let's continue on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 8 wins here. Slime with no armadillo, thankfully. He starts off with the champion. We're basically using the same deck, except he has slime and I'm using the Clausy. His champion does go first. He could definitely hit the Clausy and then get the Fire Cloud that's on my side of the arena. So that way he can hit the champion and the Monkey King. He is going to try to do that. Hits the Monkey King. And hits a Monkey King twice. Okay, that's a good amount of damage. Very good amount of damage. We are going to hit the L.L.C for those elves. And then we should be able to hit the champion here. We're going to be able to use the Gargoyle's ability. Pretty good. Plus, those elves actually did put in some work, which was pretty nice. Our Monkey King goes next. He is probably going to go up and then down to hit my champion. Never mind, he's going to use the gargoyles. Wow, he still uses those fire clouds. Very well played, dude. We are getting destroyed, not gonna lie. We are going to use the Colossus ability once again. 148 damage right there, thanks to those fire clouds onto the slime. But we did have a pretty rough start here. I still don't know if we're going to win here. He keeps using the Gargoyles ability, which, I mean, I guess is pretty good for him. It is working out pretty well for him. Can we get the Fire Clouds in my favor here? We kind of do. Let's get the buff here, and then hopefully we can hit the slime plus the Monkey King. We missed the Monkey King. No. All right. Gargoyle, he is going to take out my champion before the champion even uses his own ability, unfortunately. Alright, alright. We do need to heal up my Gargoyle. Let's see. I mean, we could get the buff and actually take out his champion here. Nice! Nice! Plus healing up the Gargoyle for a good amount of health back. That was like 128 health back. Let's go, dude. Good play. He is going to get the buff. Never mind, he's actually going for the Clawsy? He is going for the Clawsy and my Monkey King. Of course, the Monkey King takes more damage right there. Got very unlucky. Take out his Monkey King. There we go. So that way he doesn't play around with the fire clouds anymore. So he can get his own attack buff. Gargoyle. My Gargoyle might be in trouble. Actually, no, his slime goes next. He's going to have a tough time hitting my own Gargoyle, but I need my Gargoyle to stay alive. We're the ones healing with it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, wait a second. Look at the fire cloud right there. Can we hit his own Gargoyle? Yes, we do. Oh my goodness. He is alive with 30 health each, basically. He is going to take out... He does not hit the Clawsy, surprisingly. Okay. Can we just play around with the Clawsy's ability so that way we can hit the Gargoyle up down there? Please? Nah, we got blocked. Alright. So, Gargoyle is just missing one hit. We just need one hit on the Gargoyle. He could try to go for the double hit and somehow hit the Clawsy. Okay. Okay. Clawsy can't take him out in one shot. I got very lucky surviving that play. If the Gargoyle was actually near enough to the Clawsy, that would have been a horrible loss for me. But we did get very lucky in winning that match, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be 9 wins. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are just on a roll here. Let's continue on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're just on a roll here. I mean, facing Mummy is pretty bad, especially since I'm using the Gargoyle. Plus, we are facing a Warlord. Look at the buff that he's going to get. 149... Bro. We need to heal up the Gargoyle. Let's see, what can we do here? We could get the attack buff down there. There you go, 148 damage. Sadly, the Gargoyle doesn't use his ability. Hopefully the Mummy gets the buff. No, the Warlord gets the buff. He is getting very lucky with the heroes that goes next. We might lose the Gargoyle here. Let's see. I mean, the Gargoyle survives, but what is going on? We're just getting very unlucky. Look at those freaking fire clouds. That definitely doesn't help me out here. Let's just do this. Ability's gonna go off. Gargoyle was able to heal up 48 health, but if only he would have hit multiple heroes right there, would have gotten some more health. Bro, stop buffing up the correct hero. Seriously? Stop buffing up the correct hero, bro. Please. Like, seriously, bro. Hit the Warlord towards the claws to get those elves in play. And then let's see where those elves are going to end up. Not bad. I mean, I could have probably taken out his vampire, but I really want the Warlord dead. Okay, Mummy gets the buff. He finally fails and buffing up the correct hero, but 3 in a row is pretty unlucky for me to make a comeback here. He is going to try to use the Mummy's ability. Never mind. He is going for the damage and the heals, of course. Let's see. Of course, he gets 3 of them. Let's see. Who? The Fire Clouds. Okay, so we can actually take advantage of the Fire Cloud here. Just get the double hits. Bada boom. And we are going to use some goop up there for the Warlord. Not too bad. Alright. Warlord gets the buff. That's good for me, especially since the Warlord is in a very awkward spot. But his Fire Clouds with the Monkey King, we just got absolutely destroyed here. We need a miracle. Alright, so his Warlord and the Vampire are going to die no matter what. Hit the Clausy so that way we can also play around with the with some Elves in play. So that way we can do some more damage right there. Okay, I mean, this is still anyone's game, actually. Still anyone's game, especially if you can get very lucky with these elves, if the Clausy survives, but he is focusing on the champion since the Clausy cannot use his ability right now, which is very well played for him, honestly. Very well played. A double hit will not take out the mummy, sadly. We just do that. Oh, we got lucky with a triple hit. Let's go. All right. What is he going to do to win here? If he gets lucky with the Fire Cloud, then there's nothing I can do. No. He is going to take out the champion. Hopefully he misses the Clausy. Nope, of course he gets it off. I would need a double hit and then get lucky with the goop right there. Unfortunate loss. We just got very unlucky, dude. That Warlord buffing up the correct heroes 3 times in a row cost me the game. I am telling you, that's what happened. Let's continue on. All right, we only have 1 life left to go after that unfortunate loss in the last one. Ragnar with no Thunder Paws. We start with the champion, and we actually have a pretty decent start here because we can actually get the buff and hit the Clausy plus the Ragnar here. So let's do that. Sadly, we weren't able to get some more damage than that, but we did some good damage onto the Clausy down there. Scarecrow going first is actually fantastic. We don't need to worry about the Scarecrow's ability right now, but he is probably going to hit the Monkey King plus the Sentinel for those laser beams. Now, he's actually going to hit my Clausy towards his Clausy, so that way there's some elves in play. And that's some good damage onto my Clausy. Holy guacamole. That was very bad. He got very lucky with those elves. Let's see. I mean, we could get the buff here. Yeah, get the buff, and hopefully we can actually hit those 3 heroes over there. Yes. Good play right there. And the elves got active, but we did nothing. The elves got active and we did nothing. That's unfortunate. All right. Sentinel, he'll probably just multi-hit the Monkey King and the Clausy, unfortunately. Yeah, 4 hits each. That's unfortunate, dude. Go for the elves in play here. There we go. Keep playing around with those elves, ladies and gentlemen. We just took out his Clausy and the Ragnar. Let's go. He cannot even use the Scarecrow's ability anymore because the Sentinel cannot move, activating his Scarecrow. So that's fantastic. He can play around the Sentinel's ability, of course, which is obviously dangerous, but so far so good. Buff up the Clausy and then hit the Scarecrow. Sadly, we only did like 150 damage-ish. So we did not fully take him out, obviously. He should not be able to take out any one of my heroes right here yet. Decent damage, but it's not enough for death. We are going to do this. Get some Clausy elves in play. Ability's gonna go off. Scarecrow dies. Sentinel did take up some damage from the elves, which is good. 4v1 situation against a lonely Sentinel, there's no way he is going to win. So he decides to surrender right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be 10 wins. Let's continue on. All right. We just need 2 more wins, dude. Can we actually do it? We are facing the Glacio. We're facing an enchantment deck, which I do prefer facing enchantment decks, but let's see if we can get lucky with the Fire Clouds. We kind of do. Hit the Banshee and the Enchantress here for those Fire Cloud damage. We just took out the Enchantress in the very first turn, so no more attack buff for it. No attack buffs. He can get speed buffs, but no attack buffs for anyone, which is good for me. Alright, so it's just going to keep slowing down my heroes there, but that's fine. Thankfully, it's only, 30%, a 35% speed nerf instead of like 65%, which was ridiculous. redonkulous whenever the Glacier first came out. But he is now going to nerf my hero's attack power. He might just go for the Clawsy instead. Yep, he is going for the Clawsy, and he is going to slow him down again. Okay, we're getting pretty unlucky here, but we can actually get some elves play. There you go. Come on, elves, go crazy. Let's go. Good damage with the elves. Good damage with the elves. All right. We're all slow down, which is very unfortunate. But regardless, we should still be okay in winning here. He is going for the double hit. Hits the Clawsy as well. That's fine. Let's see here. Fire Clouds. We could get the buff here and then hit the Shaman. There you go. It feels like super slow. What is this? 37%. I mixed up. 37%. But it is pretty significant compared to the slime. Like, very significant. Alright, keep healing up my Gargoyle. Let's do that. Hopefully can hit the Banshee as well. And that is game. Bro, we got one more game to go. Come on, man. Win or lose, this is the final game. We gotta win here. Let's continue on. Come on, guys. One more game. Win or lose. Let's see if we can actually do well here. Monkey King. We could get the buff. The Vampire event has just started, and now we're facing a level 10 Vampire. Alright, so we are going to get the buff here. And hopefully can hit somebody. Enchantress gets a double hit right there. We do get some elves in play, but sadly we weren't able to do nothing else right there. But we did use the Gargoyle's ability right there for a little bit of extra damage. So pretty good start. And, we are facing the Enchantress, so he is probably going to buff up the Treant. Hits the Champion, buffs up the Werewolf. Okay. We don't have the greatest play here, honestly. Yeah, we really don't have much to do. Can we keep using the Gargoyle's ability right there? We did some decent damage right there. Plus the Gargoyle's ability, 64 damage to the Enchantress and the Werewolf. Not too bad. Enchantress basically did her job, but we are playing in this arena, meaning that we can re-enchant his heroes. If we can get lucky here. Let's see. I mean, we got pretty lucky here, but we sadly don't have a good angle to re-enchant him. So we are going to get the attack buff and hit the Vampire and the Treant. We actually nerfed the Treant's damage, so we did get lucky getting that enchantment off. Werewolf does go next. I mean, she does have the attack buff, but thankfully she is in her normal form, meaning that she's not doing extra damage, which we just lost the Monkey King regardless. Holy guacamole, that's unfortunate. Alright, so let's see here. Hit the... Oh my goodness, my doggo is moving the camera, and I'm... Oh gosh, I don't want to miss right now, please. Alright, so I hit the Treant, and then the Vampire right here. Clawsy. Okay, come on, elves, go crazy. Gargoyle's ability. We just took out the Enchantress. His Vampire is the main threat. We need to take out his Vampire. I mean, he still has the Werewolf, obviously, but we can just... Oof. He's going to get a double heal here, isn't he? He's going to try to get a double heal. Triple. Please don't... Oh, he gets a triple heal. Are you kidding me, bro? Alright, so we'll get a double hit here, then hit the Werewolf. We don't hit the Werewolf, but we did hit the Vampire a bunch of times. Alright, so Werewolf does go next. Vampire only has 9 health. We just need to get the one hit, because he is probably going to heal him up. So... He wants to heal up. He gets the damage off. Alright, so we'll get the... I mean, we'll take out his Vampire right now. Get those elves in place so that way we can hit the Werewolf. She has the defensive buff, which I'm kind of grateful. Now she's doing less damage, but... I mean, Werewolf form, she can actually win a 1v3 here if I'm not careful. He is going to take out the Clawsy here, isn't he? He misses the Clawsy, that's good. Let's see. We could just try to damage without activating her ability, but, I mean, if we damage her, that's whatever. I would like to try to damage her without activating her ability. Oh, well, that happened. Oh, regardless, that was a lot of damage. That was good. That was a lot of damage. We might win here. Only 100 health left. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We just need 2 hits. Well, actually, we need 3 hits, especially if she gets the defensive buff here. He completely misses the defensive buff. The gargoyle actually does 55 damage. We just need a double hit, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is this game... Holy guacamole. We actually got all the way to 12 wins, bro. There's no freaking way that this Classy deck definitely helped me out to get to 12 wins. Let's freaking go, dude. What an amazing run, ladies and gentlemen. Just going to get a bunch of gold here. I cannot speak. Arrow Hearts, Striker, we are in my baby account, so that's why I'm getting a whole bunch of cards here, which, I mean, we definitely need it. It is going to take forever, and I don't play as much as I used to anymore. But regardless, getting a whole bunch of cards there from a baby account was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. Incredible run, guys. 12 wins. Very happy about that. If you guys have any other recommendations you want to see, just let me know in the comments below. And so I do for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for your continued support. I will see you next one. Take care.